Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 140 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. As you can see, we did end up completing our monument. There is quite a bit of materials that we needed to make. We had a bunch of steel, some glass, a bunch of diamond, ceramic, all of those good things that it took to make our monument. We are going to leave that here for a little bit. I don't know if we'll decide to deconstruct it or not. I'm just enjoying this quite a bit, so we will just leave that alone and just let them enjoy their monument here. There is a portion of this achievement that I did not showcase. If you have gotten this achievement, you know what I'm talking about. That comes up after you complete this achievement of Home Sweet Home, but I'm not going to spoil that for those of you that have not seen it yet. So that is what we have fulfilled. We've hit that in the last episode. We are still working towards these other achievements. We have Cosmic Archaeology, the Great Escape, Critter Whisperer. We still need to find the Gassy Moos. Well, we have the Gassy Moos. We know where they're at and everything. It's just a matter of making that asteroid survivable before we have anything going on. We also have moving on up, so that will be 2 different achievements with one go, and then we have not okay but pretty cool. We are going to work on super coolant. That's going to be like 3rd on the priority list here. And if we scroll all the way down here, we have quite a few different achievements that we still have to do. Build a launch pad on a world without a teleporter. Okay, so that's probably going to be one of the iron volcanoes or the gold and copper volcano asteroid. That's probably the better one to do for that. We have GMO AOK. We did get a Sleet Wheat mutant variant, I think, last episode, and we're still working on the thimble reeds and the other ones, so we're gonna do some of that in this episode. I think that will be it's gonna take some time to get all of those. So still have Mind the Gap, Cluster Conquest, Radical Trip, which we're actually getting pretty close. We only need about 870 more kilometers of Radbolts traveled in order to get this one. And then obviously land dupes or rovers on all worlds in the cluster. We can probably get that one done without landing duplicates on every cluster, but we'll see what we can do for that. So again, what we're gonna focus on right now, we're gonna go directly to our other asteroid. We have some idleness on the main one, but we do need to continue creating a self-sustaining asteroid with the power, right? Oh, of course. All right. Right away, you can see we lost power down here because the building was flooded. So we are going to open this up and start relieving this area of the water that's sitting there. So let's have a little bit higher of a priority on that. Get that going. Same thing here. We want some higher priority on that. We don't want this carbon dioxide sitting here forever, right? So let's do this. See if we can mop that up with the highest priority possible. Well, 2nd highest priority. We don't want this building flooded for a very long amount of time, so because we still want to get our crude oil up in here. And I was thinking it might be good if we had some sort of way to, like we did here with the liquid reservoirs, if we allow the crude oil to be turned into petroleum, and we just have the petroleum sitting here going up and over and down. So I was kind of thinking that we can add that in a little while. Can we mop this? No, we cannot. Okay, so what we will do then is we'll make this a little bit larger at the bottom here, just to open it up and let the water out. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to do this. It looks like all this polluted water has been turning into the gaseous state, so we will need to change that, the liquid here, to something else. Probably ethanol. It's a little bit warm, so maybe not ethanol. Maybe just the crude oil. Probably the best bet here. Okay, both of those are still going strong, which that's good. Okay, let's open that up right here. And then we'll be able to reach this insulated tile, and then we can break this open. Okay. While those are getting completed, let's go over here. Let's check on this asteroid, or this rocket. We have our Trailblazer module, we have the artifact transport module, orbital cargo module, so we can send all of that stuff that we need to. What do we have in here? We have, does it say? Doesn't say. I don't think they can reach it. Storing 6,000 kilograms of iron, algae. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we need that much algae. So let's just pause. Let's take a look at this asteroid here. If we send them over, right away we are going to need power. We have food lined up around here. So we have a mini pod, we have the payload opener. We might be good. And who are we going to send? I think we were going to send Dom, right? Let's look. Is he still over here? I think he might be. Let's look here. Yeah, Dom is still over here, so we're not going to be able to send them over until we get him back. He has the appropriate... What am I thinking of here? He has the appropriate... professions or skills to both tame the gassy moos and provide everything else that we need. Okay, that looks good. Why do they not have this? Oh, they need to dig it out first. Okay. And then we are going to change this to crude. And then we are going to mop some of this up. There we go, that's perfect. Okay, we don't have enough power right now because of all that. Yeah, it is probably hot down there. You shouldn't be over there. Yeah, there we go. So let's see if we can keep going and just... it would look nicer if it was like this, right? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just make it look nicer. And just have this whole area changed a little bit. Alright. Although, we don't even need... Let's see, how cold is this up here? This is pretty warm. Evaporation is 78.4, and this is at 54. Okay. It's not terrible, but we would like it to get colder. But what I was saying is, I don't think we even need this liquid lock anymore. In fact, we're just gonna get rid of the liquid lock. Yeah. All I'm gonna do is keep this door. There we go. Alright, now let's open this up. There we go. Higher priority, and then that will be what we need. This one's not done yet either. We have some coal. Now I wonder, why are we not... Okay, so this doesn't have the power. That's kind of why we're having this struggle. Okay. Because this can continually provide petroleum, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to change this a little bit. Where could we put you? we could put you right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go liquid reservoir 1, 2. And then this is gonna go. Yep. That will fix all of the woes we have. Okay. Now let's mop all this up. There we go. And now, those all have power again. Perfect. Almost like we never had any issues. Let's turn up that priority there, and then we should be good. Wow, there's a lot of water down there. I'm pretty surprised about that, actually. Oh, man. Let's deconstruct that one. That way, all this extra polluted water just falls right down. We can mop this up without any repercussions. Okay. 9 on that, too. Thank you. Let's not do this again. Since we don't need that anymore, we have a liquid lock up here. All this can kind of take care of ourselves. Yeah, we have some more radiation with an unknown mutation. That's pretty good. Pretty nice, right? Let's see if we can get some pepper bread. There we go. Look at that. Lots of pepper bread. We love pepper bread. This just makes me happy every time I see it. Every single time that I see that. What else do we have going on here? This is just going in a nice, wonderful loop. Because there are, I think, germs on them, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. That's why this one is going usually, so. If it's censored, yep, see, germ count. Here we go. Sending germs. If it has germs, then we go back around in the loop. Okay. We really are trying to get these different pinch of pepper plants to mutate with the different amounts of radiation coming in. With 508 right here, 453, 413. So hopefully we can get that to work. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, we have a lot of petroleum here. Burrito. Yeah, we haven't even messed with this place yet. This is what I want to look at. Okay, so we have plenty of these gassy moos. There's meat here. We can turn that right into good food. All right. I'm pretty excited to just send a duplicate out there. I think it's going to be really cool to be able to have all that set in stone. Let's see. So someone has to come over here and keep working on the petroleum in the oil refinery. But we really want to get a couple of reservoirs backed up with this petroleum, right? We want to be able to use that constantly. So allowing them to build this is going to make our lives very, very easy. Or easier, I should say. And hopefully this stuff just keeps staying the way it is. I think I might... Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to break this open. We're popping the seal, everyone. We're going over here. And we're going to make a ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna make some of these right here. And then we're going to add another option for getting oil. Let's make this one out of steel. Yeah, I just want this to be filled up. I don't want to have to worry about this not getting filled up all the way. I suppose if we had two liquid pumps at the same time, we could probably just combine them into one, and then that would give us our full 10 kilograms, but honestly, I just want to have more than what we have now, so. Okay, that is getting done nicely. We're getting crude, we're getting a lot of natural gas here from the oil refinery. How hot is it getting over here? Yeah, it's getting a little toasty, so we're gonna go up and over, and then back down. So then let's cut this pipe here. There we go. Perfect. So now when we look at the temperature, this should be getting colder, which it looks like it is. Oh yeah, much better. Hopefully they can start building this and we can start backing up on the petroleum. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Yeah, I definitely like the petroleum. If we could get a boiler, I would totally do that, but I don't think we could manage that here. Invalid construction location. Yeah, we need this done. Thank you. Let's go over here. And let's see, what are we sending? We're sending crude oil over there, and then we are sending water, I think. Yeah, we're sending water. That's so we can keep getting crude. There's a lot of water laying around here. Let's mop that up, shall we? Okay. And these are going constantly now, so I wonder if these are not enough. That would be interesting. Idleness is 4. Look at all that polluted water, and it's at 57 degrees. We could totally start another minor volcano tamer if we wanted to on one of these dormant ones. I think we're gonna need to make some more materials first though, before we dedicate some of our timing to that. We have 53 tons, it's a good amount. So that will be enough for a little while. We need water. There we go. Now, a lot of this water should be okay, so we are above 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, so if it does turn down here, if it gets down here into the water sieve, it's going to be warm enough to not freeze the pipes, right? That is what we wanted. These are constantly going as well, which is great. 14.3 cycles. Okay, so we are back up on the volcano front. It started once again, which is good. We need that. It'll give us extra power. It'll relieve some of the stress on these, right? Do we have... Are these just gonna always continue to go? Yeah, they are. Let's look at these batteries. Are they... They're all the way up? Yeah, those are just going to constantly run unless we put them on. Well, if you look, we're still losing power with all of these running constantly. So I think we're fine. I think I don't need to mess with those. Alright, I'm overlooking at these. They need to be done. Like now, please. Like now. Okay, goes down and then boom. Turned on again. Perfect. Yep, and we've been sending everything else down here. I think what I might do to make sure that any of this ethanol stays down here, we're just gonna put a door right there for now. And what I wanted to look at, let's take a look at our temperature of ethanol. Okay, we're coming back at -5, and we are leaving the area at -15. Okay, so we're cooling down this area, right? Definitely cooling down that area, and then sending it all around. I do like how this has turned out. It's worked out really nicely. The ethanol loop that we have. Okay, these are still super cold. Good. We always need to watch these petroleum generators. They generate so much heat. If you look at them, heat plus 20k DTUs. That is a lot. Okay, so if we look at like the coal generator, 9. Okay, so it's double and then plus 1. Here, 10 KDTUs on this, so it's double those, right? So they can really heat up the area pretty quickly. Okay, are we getting this done, or what is the issue? Are they unreachable? It's probably unreachable. Yeah. Of course. That's why. Now we'll be fine. Radiation. Someone is getting radiation exposure. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Since we have this kind of sitting around here. Did we get another mutation? Nope, we did not. Not yet. But it'll happen. It will happen at some point. We have this other little area that's getting use. It's working out pretty well, I think. Again, we're doing minimal effort on the mutated seeds. We are not like providing super heavy amounts of radiation towards everything. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, they're making that. Then what we shall do is that. So now we will have a bunch of reservoirs here. See, we just need a duplicate to come down here and take care of it, and we will have petroleum for a while. This is great. So now power should be good. What is entombed? Oh, you are entombed. There we go. Let's take care of that, and it should be good, right? Okay. Now that that's all done, what I would like to do is, okay, I think we're gonna need some more, we are gonna need some more steel, right? How much steel do we have? We don't have enough right now. We want to do, let's do like, 7 more. Maybe that'll be enough. We want enough to make another thermo aqua tuner setup, right? So we're gonna make another one over here. It's not enough. I thought it would be. I did think that this would be enough, but it is not. Yeah. Maybe an ice box of some kind would be helpful, but I don't know. Well, we want to have more cooling, because this is not staying close enough to keep these in deep freezer state. It's keeping it in refrigerated state, and that's not enough. Extreme levels of radiation. 1 more crops are wilting. Oh, I wonder if it's the crops or if it's somebody that's just getting too much radiation. Probably when they do the what is it? The fertilization here. We have a lot of petroleum over here. But I don't know if we have enough. How's this going? These are at 40 degrees. They need to stay around that temperature. So what we need to do is mop that up and then turn that into, put another ice, yeah. Another ice thing in there, like another ice temp shift plate is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Ice temp shift plate right there. Okay. So we are not sending, why didn't I think of that? We're not sending anything here, right? Okay, so down, over, and around. And where is it going? Oh, we were sending hydrogen at one point, but it's just, I think we're consuming it now. Are we consuming all this hydrogen now? I think that's what's happening. Yeah, it's going down here. Yeah, and it's not going anywhere else, so. Yeah, I thought we would have too much, but we are consuming enough where this does not get backed up. So we're going to change this to something else. Get rid of this reservoir. Let's check this plumbing. What do we need the plumbing here for? Anything? No. There we go. Get us some materials back. Yeah, so we aren't sending anything to the other asteroid anyway. We were sending hydrogen, but right now I think we don't have any hydrogen coming over. So if we brought over natural gas, we could probably send it over here. Yeah, that would work, right? There we go. Can they reach this? They might be able to. Yep, we're gonna send natural gas over and hydrogen. So hydrogen is what we are filtering right here in front of this. Right, but if we continually send some of this over some more of this natural gas, then we shouldn't run out of power, right? That is the whole point. We don't want to run out of power. And oh, why is that? Like, they're just stopping probably when it's break time. Okay, let's go back over here. Our calories are going up. I'm doing a little bit of jumping around on the topics here. I apologize, but we do have a bunch of stuff that we need to make sure we are taking care of. Right now we are getting our water to both of those, but we should only be sending it in one direction. And that's so the water can come up from this section here. Okay. We're going to send all this water out, or most of it rather. And now that we have a really good cooling system set up going and everything on both asteroids, we can just keep sending, we don't need to change that. We can just keep sending a bunch of this. Oh, look at that, it's all done. We'll go in a second. We're gonna go here. And then here. Okay. Just get rid of all these. We had it as a backup recently. We needed an extra way to we had an extra way of saving the bathrooms, because at some point all of this was getting backed up and we needed to adjust some of the settings. And voila, more water. This over here will never stop, probably, for a very, very long time. But it is pretty warm. The water, the polluted water coming out is pretty cold, so I'm not worried about anything over here overheating. All that is pretty well temperate. That is, whew, super hot still. Let's turn that to a higher priority. Otherwise they'll never get to it. Okay, so power down, power on. Okay, how is the natural gas going? Okay, we have a lot of natural gas still. And that's partially due to a couple of things here. Partially due to the oil refinery that's continually getting natural gas in the atmosphere, right? Now the real question is, do we add another reservoir like this? And I think the answer is yes. Yeah, we're gonna have another natural gas reservoir right here, so we can send an extra amount of free, and I say free because it is pretty apparent. We have a bunch of natural gas in here and there's overpressure. So sending this over here just kind of makes sense. There we go. Okay, come on. We can build it before all this natural gas starts going the wrong direction. Come on, we can do it. Oh my gosh, are we not going to be able to make it? I don't think it's gonna make it. There we go. Literally right here at that very moment in time. Where's it going? Nobody knows. Almost there. And then we can send it right about now. Oh, of course, that last piece. Okay, now we have idleness again. Okay, let's pick up some of this material. Oh, you can't pick up that material. There's nothing there. Okay, let's pick up all of this, all of that. Building melted. That's what we wanted. Let's take a look. Yeah. It's gonna equalize, so even if it's super cold right now and it stops that, it's gonna be fine. Okay, now we are getting both hydrogen and natural gas. We're gonna fill this up. And then once this is filled up, then what we will do is turn off the natural gas coming from the other asteroid. At least that'll stop us from losing power consistently. I think what I might do... Toilets. Hold on, before we do that. What do you mean toilets? What's the issue with the toilet? They're out of water. Oh. Whoops. We forgot. We needed to reconnect that. Oh, they're all better now. See? No harm, no foul. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we are going to get rid of one of these. Only because we have other ways of generating power now. We don't need an extra hydrogen generator. There we go. Okay, that's getting filled up. This one's getting filled up. Not much hydrogen coming from the other asteroid, though. And this is not even... I think it's blocked. Oh. Really? I didn't even notice that. That would have been pretty helpful to know. See what happens when you're like trying to do so many other things at the same time? Liquid vent overpressure. What do we got here? You can never have enough dirt. Okay, so now it is sending out power, so we're getting power from those. And that power wire is not getting connected still. Okay, now we're getting itty bitty bits of natural gas. Is that because we... Ah, okay. We don't have a ton of natural gas being pumped out of here right now. But that's okay. I mean, this is how long? How long do we got? 27.5 cycles. So, that's great. Alright. Can we send someone? We can. Send Dom over here. Thank you. I was wondering where you went. Teleport. Okay. Welcome. Alright, so if we have crew, we go to this one here, and we want to change crew. We're not going to send them for a little bit. We have a few things to take care of first. The crew will be Dom and Rowan, right? And then let's go inside here. Let's view interior. We'll deconstruct that and put a couple of bunk beds. And I say bunk beds, I really mean the ladder bed. And put like two ladder beds. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay. What else do we need to work on besides getting the gassy moos? I mean, we are really trying to get this radiation stuff. We may have to make more adjustments, I think, over here. And I'm wondering what would be the best way. If we put a Weezwort like on above, like here and here, that could also be beneficial to the area to get our extra radiation. Lots of thoughts going through the brain here, trying to figure this one out. Okay, that's looking good. These are backing up slightly. Oh yeah. Plenty of natural gas coming out of both of those. Good, good, good. Okay, we haven't done this. Haven't made this yet, but soon enough. Make that a higher priority. I think we really want to get these three situated. Yeah, see, we aren't getting enough crude over here right now. So I think what we might do is let's send some of the crude over here. And then how are we going to do this? Yeah, we're going to send this up and over like so. So that way we don't send polluted water or ethanol. Yeah, we're gonna just add some more from the other line. Just until we can get this other extra one taken care of and added to the list. How much power do these take? 240. Okay, so that's not terrible. What we'll do is add copper. Oh man, that really chewed through it, didn't it? That's all right. Totally fine. Okay, perfect. Actually, not perfect yet. Let's make this higher priority. The last thing that I want is for damage to happen down here because it's too hot, right? It's getting really close. We do not want that crude oil to get to 100 to 400 degrees. So we need to make sure that this stuff is getting sent over. There we go, and now crude should be sent in both directions, with a priority going to this asteroid, but it'll send over the extra, right? Okay, now while that's going to send over the extra there, let's add this as the higher priority. Wait, they can break that open, right? Yes, or they have. Good. Okay. Here's what I want to do. Temporarily, let's just turn off the amount of petroleum so that way we could, coming from here temporarily, so we can make sure that the one on the main asteroid is getting enough. There we go. Much better. And then that's going to back up pretty quickly. Now why is that going all the way up and over? Oh, we were using it for this. Got it. Okay. Good, good, good. And then that gives us time to finalize this oil well. Alright, what's going on over here? Let's put some of this stuff away. That would be pretty helpful, right? There we go. There we go. We don't like idle dupes, so we gotta give them stuff to do. Hey, we have another blueprint. Let's check that out. Let's see what we can find. What do we got? Ooh, just some salad satsuma? Satsuma, I think? Nice. We like orange. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to change some of these back here. Let's make some different color changes. So we have make it out of granite. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we've got that. Let's try to make sure we don't use any duplicate ones. Let's see, what do we got? We got that one. Do we have ice panel, wood panel? I think we've got most of them. Actually, we don't have this one. Is there any more? Nope, they're all different, right? They do look all different. Except for these right here. Here, we'll change this to the red stripe, because we don't have the red stripe anywhere else. Look at that. This is going to be great. And then we flip it around. And we have a nice red stripe. Not there. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back over to our second asteroid. Check this out. Okay, they're almost done with this wire. Need to make the oil well. That'll even give us more of the natural gas. Definitely helpful here. Yeah, all right, let's yeah, let's just do that. Because I really want to get this done. Even with two of them, it should be enough, right? Because we're getting 3,333. Oh, so that's not enough. That's not enough for 10 kilograms per second. I did not realize this. Okay, now I know. You need at least 3 of them to fill up one of these liquid pumps. We just had a good surplus amount. Which, okay. Now that's starting to make more sense as to why we ran out. I thought it was perfectly balanced, and it is not. So we need 10 kilograms to go in the pipe, right, at one given time, in one section of pipe at any given time, right? And we need that 10 kilograms because that's going to stay the right temperature over here, right? That gives us 10 kilograms of petroleum per second. And we need that because we have all of these petroleum generators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 kilograms each. That's 10 kilograms of petroleum, right? And then we turn this one on the end off when we want to refill our rockets. Excuse me. Okay, so that's kind of why we are paying attention so much to the crude oil right now. So this should get done, and we shouldn't have any issues after the fact, because that'll be about 10 kilograms of crude oil per second, as long as they continually come back here and relieve the pressure. Okay, I don't need you to appreciate May right now. I need you to do the conductive wire. Thanks. It's a little bit more more important than that, but all right. Oh, and it needs water. Yeah, that's the other part we do not have set up at the moment. Okay. So these are going constantly. And how much water do they consume? 1,000 gallons. So that's 1 kilogram. So this would be plenty of water. So all we have to do is let's create a pipe. Like so. Another bridge. Actually, we'll put the bridge down at the bottom. Insulated pipe. Go down. And we go down and up and over. Voila. Just when you think you're done, there's always that one extra thing that comes up that said, psych, not there yet. All right. That looks good. Let's look at the natural gas. That's looking pretty good too. How's this look over here? These are getting a little bit too warm, partially because of the natural gas. So now that we have a good amount of natural gas, I'm gonna go back over here and cut off this right here. Okay, so now we have a bunch of natural gas on the other asteroid that's going to continually provide power just for a little while to help supplement in times of need. We're going to continue to send hydrogen down. I mean, are we sending hydrogen? I don't even think we're sending hydrogen anymore. Where is this coming from? It's only coming from here, and this is dormant now. Okay. 46 cycles. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay. We did have all this stuff going on, but average radiation got pretty high, I think. Okay, so right now this is still not enough. So what we are going to do for another time, we're going to go here, here. We're going to put more more Weisborts here, since we are not getting enough. It's taking a little bit too long, and it's partially because it requires, you know, closer to 9,800 rads per cycle, where you're only at, let's look at the radiation. 460, 508, 400, like not even, let's see, let's do the math here. Calculate 9,800 divided by 500. Like not even 20%. Yeah, we're nowhere near like optimal radiation. But that's okay. I think doing this, it'll help push to the next amount of radiation that we need, and then we should be good. Don't need all these ladders, do we? No, we'll leave these ones up because they're using this over here. Food water's getting stuck. Okay. That's good. Stopping and going and stopping and going. And this, let's look at our temperature. 3.4 coming out at 8, so we're only doing a 5-degree difference. Okay, as long as this continually runs, this area is going to stay cold enough. Which is ultimately good, right? That's what we want. What are they stopping for? It's because we got polluted oxygen and... Okay, it's because we got the different types of gases in there. Okay. almost there. Can they reach all of this? Yes, they can. Is this the highest priority? It is. Good. All right. Oh, we have another principle. Shine bugs. Idleness. Let's go back up here, and we do need to build this second ladder bed right here. I think those are kind of cool, right? So we look at this is still a bedroom, right? And then all we need is another one of these right here. They might be idle inside of the rocket for a little bit, but that's okay. I wonder if I look at the Trailblazer module up here. Okay. Properties. Enables the travel to planetoids that do not have a rocket platform. Can hold one duplicate traveler. Okay. Must be built to be a rocket platform. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Pretty much expected. Okay, we've got that. Another Wheezewort. Now how much radiation are we getting? It's not much better. Probably should have built it a little bit closer. But we are going to slow it down right there. It is about that time. We did quite a bit of maintenance on the crude oil section. And I'm just going to kind of talk about this again for a moment. You know, one of the main things that I do is I'm providing an unfiltered gameplay experience, and I want to do that because you run into these things and it just shows that we're not just going from step to step to step. We have to manage the colony. We have to continually change the way that things are working and get as close to self-sustaining as we possibly can. I find that this game, it is always challenging because you can't account for everything, no matter how hard you try. So again, I hope everybody is enjoying the series. I hope you are learning something and have a new perspective as to who, what, how, when, and why. But that's it for this one, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.